Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome back. Today, you and I are actually going to start talking about problems that have dollar bills in them. Very exciting. So make sure you have your little cheat sheet with you if you pick that up from the school, so that way you can use it today when we start talking about our dollar bills. Let's take a look at this and see what it says, though. Okay, so here is what our paper says. We have our coins up here, but then down here is where we're going to start looking at today. So first of all, we have a $1 bill. And I have a real one here, a $1 bill. They're a lot bigger than the pictures. And it is worth just $1. Next, we have the $5 bill. And it is worth $5. And here's a picture of that right there. And remember, you guys, these always have two sides. So that's where there's a front and a back picture for both the coins and the dollar bills. Next up, we have the $10 bill, which is worth $10. And there's our $10 bill right there, backside. Okay. And the other bill that we're going to talk about is going to be our $20 bill. Okay. There's the backside of it. Now notice that instead of having a cent sign like the 50 cents does, we have a dollar sign now, and it actually goes in front of our amount. So before, the cent sign came after the amount. But now that we're talking about dollars, we're going to put the dollar sign before our amount. So just so you know, that's why we're going to start doing that today. So we're going to start off by watching our visual learning video, and then we'll do some practice problems with our dollar bills.
This is $1. This is the dollar sign. A $1 bill has the same value as 100 pennies. What is the value of this bill?
So the value of that bill is $1 or 100 pennies.
The value of this bill is $1 or 100 cents. Here are some different kinds of dollar bills. Which bill has the same value as 5 $1 bills?
Select your answer.
Well, if we had 5 $1 bills, we would have $5. And the bill that equals that same amount would be the $5 bill.
You could trade 5 $1 bills for one $5 bill. Maria had these different types of dollar bills. What is the total value of these bills?
Let's try it out. So I'm going to drag the dollar bills and put them in order from greatest to least value. So I need to find the bill that has the most value, which would be the bill that has the biggest number on it. And that would be our $20 bill. So that has the greatest value. And then next would be the $10 bills. So I'm going to drag those. And then now I have $5 bills or $1 bills. Well, $5 is more than one, so I'm going to put those in order next. $5, $5, and $1. So now they're in order from greatest to least.
Find the total value of these bills by counting on from the greatest bill to the least bill. Maria counted on like this: $20, $30, $40, $45, $50, $51. Maria has $51. Why is it helpful to count on from the greatest bill to the least bill to find the total value of all the bills?
It's easiest to do that because that way you're doing less work. If we start with the biggest number, we are adding on smaller numbers, which is easier to do with our addition.
It is easier to count on in order from greater amounts, like a $20 bill, to lesser amounts, like a $1 bill. Now you know how to solve problems using different types of dollar bills.
Great job!
Now, before we jump into our workbook, really quickly, I just wanted to talk to you about two other things that we need to know. We need to know that this sign is the dollar sign, and it shows the value of the money that we're talking about in dollar bills, okay? So this is always going to go in front of our amount. So this would be $1. And $1, a dollar, is worth the same as 100 cents. So $1 and 100 cents are the same value. Okay, those are things that we need to make sure that we know so we can better understand our money as we're adding it up, whether it's coins or dollar bills. Let's jump in our workbook and do some practice. Okay, we're going to be on page 456 in our workbooks, so make sure you have your workbook open to this page, you have your pencil, and that you're ready to go. And then we're going to do these practice problems together. So it says, solve each problem. Mr. Park has these dollar bills. Count on to find the total value. So with dollar bills, the nice thing is that you don't really need to write what they're worth next to them because it actually says it on the bill. So it says 20, that's worth $20. These say 10, they're worth $10. And these ones say 5, which means they're worth $5. So all we have to do is just count on. So if I start at 20 and I add 10 more, how much would I have? 30. And then if I add 30, and then if I'm at 30 and I add 10 more, how much would I have? 40. And what's 40 plus 5? 45. And what's 45 plus 5? 50. So our answer is $50. And you write it just like this. So to make your dollar sign, draw a big S and then put a line down the middle of it. And remember, that goes in front of the number of dollars you have. Now let's do number 2. Miss Lenz has these dollar bills. Count on to find the total value. Notice these bills are not in order from greatest to least value, so make sure you're catching on to that because it'll be easier if you start with the biggest bills, the ones that are worth the most, and you add on the smaller bills. So I see 3 $10 bills. I'm going to add those up first. So if I start at 10 and I add 10, what am I at? 20. And then if I add 10 more, 30. And then if I add 5 more, 35. And what's one more? 36. So $36. Write that out, $36. Adding up dollar bills is quite a bit easier than adding up coins, just because they're really easy values and they're numbers that we've practiced adding up lots of times with our addition problems. Let's watch one more quick video to help us practice.
See this? You've probably seen it before. Do you know what it's called? A $1 bill. We write it like this. The little symbol in front of the 1 is called the dollar sign. Here are some more dollar bills. This is a $5 bill. This is a $10 bill. And this is a $20 bill. And right now, I have this much money. What is the total value? Let's count on from the greatest bill to the least bill. $20, $30, $35, $40, $41, $42. I have $42. Wow, counting bills is very much like counting coins. You can count on from the highest value to the lowest value to get the total.
Great work. Let's go ahead and turn the page and do some more practice. Okay, let's do number 3 together. So Mr. Higgins has these dollar bills. Count on to find the value. So let's start with the biggest bills. Those are going to be our $10 bills because we have 10s, we have 5s, and we have 1s. So I'm going to start with my 10s because they have the greatest value. So $10 plus 10 more dollars would be how much? $20. Plus 5 more dollars would be how much? $25. Plus $1, 26. Plus 1 more dollar, 27. So we have $27. So Mr. Higgins has $27. Easy peasy, you guys. It doesn't take a whole lot of time. You just have to make sure you know which bill has the greatest value and that you add them up correctly, and you'll always get it right. Okay, you're going to do number 4 all by yourself. Go add up those dollar bills, find your total value, and write it on the line, and then come back to me when you think you have the answer. Okay, Miss Wen has these dollar bills. Count on to find the total value. So I see a $20 bill, which is what I'm going to start with. So $20 plus 10 would be $30. Plus 5 would be $35, plus 5 more would be $40, plus 5 more would be $45. Miss Wen has $45. You get it right? Good job. It just takes some practice, and then it's pretty easy once you get it down. We're going to go ahead and turn the page and do a couple more problems. Okay, let's do number 8 together. It says Diana buys shoes on sale for $28. Draw dollar bills that she could use to pay for the shoes. So this is kind of like the problem that we did yesterday where we had to find how we could show a value in coins, but we're going to be showing a value in dollar bills. So let's think, what is the biggest dollar bill that we could use to start off our picture? What's the biggest one that we know? The $20 bill, right? So let's draw a rectangle. And then I like to just do the dollar sign and the value on my bills to draw my pictures. So I have $20. Now, can we add another $20 bill? No, because 20 plus 20 would be $40, and that's way more than what she spent. So can we add a 10? What's 20 plus 10? That's $30. That's still too much. Can we add a $5 bill? 20 plus 5 is how much? That's $25, so we could do that. Let's add a $5 bill. So now we have $25, and then can we add another 5? Nope, because that would get us to 30. So how many $1 bills do we need to add? 26, 27, 28. We need to add 3 $1 bills. So I'm gonna draw 3 $1 bills. Okay, and let's double check. Let's add it up. So if I start at $20 and add 5 more, that would be $25, plus 1 would be $26, plus 1 would be $27, plus 1 more, $28. There we go. She has 1 $20 bill, 1 $5 bill, and 3 $1 bills that she spent on her $28 shoes. Okay, you're gonna do number 9. Let's read it first. Mrs. Baker has 2 $10 bills and 3 $5 bills in her purse. Does she have enough money to buy a dress that costs $33? So what you should do first is I would draw out the bills that she has, add up the total value, and then see if it's more or less than $33. And then come back to me when you think you know, can she afford to buy the dress? Does she have enough money or not? Okay, I need to draw my picture. So 2 $10 bills. Okay, so I have my picture here. So 10 plus 10 would be $20, plus 5 more would be $25, plus 5 more would be $30, plus 5 more would be $35. So she has $35 in all. Now, does she have enough to buy a dress that costs $33? Yes, she does, but we need to explain. So let's do a little bit of writing here. We can say, yes, Mrs. Baker has $35, and that is more than the $33 that the dress costs. Okay, pretty easy to help us explain how we found our answer and why it's correct. Great job. Let's take a look at your homework for today. Okay, here's your homework. I want you to go back into the workbook and finish the problems number 5, 6, 7, and 10. And then make sure you do your quick check. And after that, if you're in my class or in anybody else's class, you should be spending some time on Math Facts Pro today, practicing your addition and subtraction. I will see you guys back here again tomorrow. Bye, friends.